Hello friends, welcome you all. Today we are going to learn about the exercise number 5 of course ENTO 354 for the semester 5th new, and the course title is Pest of Crops, Store Grain and Their Management. The exercise number 5 includes the pest of chickpea, mung bean, urud bean, cowpea and the pea. So let us see one by one. The first pest, that is the gram pod borer, also called as the pea pod borer. The species is Helicoverpa armigera. It is the lepidopteran pest. The damaging stage is caterpillar. The caterpillar at an initial condition, the feed on the leaves by scraping the epidermal layers, and then after the flower formation or the fruit pod formation, the later initial larva it enter into the flowers or flower pods, and the flowers are dropped down on the grounds. After the pod formation, the caterpillars make this small circular hole on the surface of the pods and feeding inner content, that is the seeds which is present inside the pods, which feed on the developing seeds, and the seeds become unfit for human consumption and the pods become severs. In case of severe infestation, the skeletonization of the leaves occurs due to the continuous feeding by the early install larva, and by the late install larva make a different circular holes on the surface of the pods. For the management of the this Helicoverpa armigera, we can install the sex pheromone trap for the monitoring purpose. Then take up the sowing by second fortnight of October, that is the adjustment of the sowings. Then mixing the sunflower seeds or jawar seeds along with the chickpea, that is the we can use as intercrop, and also we can install the bird perchers. Then in case of curative purpose, hand picking of the grown up larva, and at the time of the pod formation, spread 1 kg of puff rice to attack the birds for predation grown up the larva. Then HANPV, that is the effective against the Helicoverpa armigera, and this HANPV it is the Helicoverpa armigera nuclear polyhedrosis virus. Then Nomura really, this Nomura really it is used as a entomopathogenic fungus against the Lepidoptera pest. Then these are some of the recommended insecticides against the gram pod borer. Next one, that is the Agrotis epsilon, that is the cut worm. The name itself indicates that this is the cut worm and it is a nocturnal in habit. The caterpillar is the damaging stage. The caterpillar hide during the day in cracks and crevices in soils or in debris around the plants, and feed during night by cutting seedling near the ground level. The caterpillar remains the soils at the depth of 2 to 4 inch, and the caterpillar drag the cut parts into the soils of the feeding, and the destruction is much more than their actual feeding. Then for the management purpose of the cutworms, the heaps of the green grasses may be kept at suitable interval in infested fields during evening and collected next day morning, early in the morning, along with the caterpillars, and destroy them. Then collection and destruction of the caterpillars, deep summer plowing, adopt crop rotation, early sowing, intercropping with wheat and linseed. They do not grow the tomato and lady finger in nearby the field. Grow marigold. This marigold act as a trap crop. Then we can use a lead trap, and this is the poison bait, that is the 5% carbaryl poison bait we can use against the cut worm. Then quinolphos and propanphos is used for the spraying purpose. Next, that is the aphids. This aphids it is mostly used against all the sorry. This aphid it is a major pest of all pulse crop. The species is Apis crachyhora. This aphids it is reproduced by means of parthenogenetically, and after the hatching from the eggs, the both nymphs and adult are the damaging stages. The both nymphs and adult it is congregated on the succulent plant parts and start their feeding by suck the cells up from the different plant parts, that is the leaves, flowers, flower buds, and the pods. As a result of feeding, in case of severe infestation, the infested plant parts become a reduce their vitality. Then instead of the feeding, this pest is also excrete a honeydew-like substance that develop the black sclerotimal fungus on the plant pods, and uh, due to the development of the black sclerotimal fungus, the plant pods become blackish in appearance, and the photosynthesis is reduced. Next, that is the pod bugs. It is also the sucking pest. Nymphs and adult are the damaging stages. Both nymphs and adults suck the cells from the different succulent plant parts, and as a result of feeding, when this pod sucking bug suck the cells from the pods become shriveled and unfit for human consumption. For the management of the aphids and pod bugs, we can use a different natural enemies, that is the ladybird beetle or coccinellate beetles, Chrysopella carnea, and these are some of the recommended insecticides, that is the imidacloprid and thiamethoxam against the aphids and pod bugs. Next is stem fly. This is the dipteran pest and species is Ophiomia phaseoli. After the hatching from the eggs, the maggots it is enter into the main stem and feeding in the inner content of the stems, and as a result of feeding, in case of severe infestation, the central shoot it become wither and dry. That symptom is called as a dead hurts. Withering and drooping of the leaves at early stage. At later stage, withering and drooping of the stem is also occurs and reduce the yield losses by the maggots of the stem fly. For the management of the stem fly, we can adjustment of the sowings to reduce the infestation of the stem fly. Then imidacloprid and thiamethoxam are the recommended insecticides against the stem fly. Next one, that is the Bemisia tabaci white fly. This is the sucking pest. Both nymphs and adult suck the cells up from the lower surface of the leaves. As a result of feeding, in case of severe infestation, the plant lose their turgidity or vitality, and instead of the feeding, this pest is also excrete a honeydew-like substance which develop a black pseudomal fungus on the plant parts, and the photosynthesis indirectly is reduced. And instead of the feeding, this Bemisia tabaci also act as a vector for the cowpea yellow vein mosaic virus disease, and due to the virus, the yield is mostly reduced. For the management of the white fly, we can install the yellow sticky trap to trap the different adult flies, and the imidacloprid we can use for the spraying purpose. Next one, that is the death-headed moth Acharantia stix, that is the Lepidopteran pest. It is very voraciously feeder on the leaves of the different minor pulses. Here the larva it is voraciously feeding on the leaves and causing a defoliation of the leaves. And for the management of the death-headed moth, we can spray the crop with fenvalerate. Next one, that is the pod borer. The name itself indicates that the caterpillar enter into the pods and feed on the developing grains, and the grains it become unfit for human consumption and yield is directly reduced. For the management of the pod borer, we can spray the crop with spinosad, flubendamide, chlorantraniliprole, imamectin, benzoate. Okay, thank you.